Hey guys, Preston Odenbrett here again. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this, or if you're on here live. I don't see any viewers yet, so I don't think anybody is here. Anyways, I'm a little bit late here. I was supposed to do this around 7:30. Got on my walk a little bit later than normal, but I'm all done. So, starting my day, I had some good emails that came through, and I'd like to see some business being done through some friends that I have and other people that I've been in business with for a while. Anyways, today is, what is it, day 34 of the 90-day video challenge. I am still learning. Obviously, the camera I still don't really like. I need to take time to set up my other camera because these two cameras are good, but not as good as the other one. Problem that I found out with my other one is my cord is not, I don't know if it's not connecting correctly because sometimes the picture will go out. And I think it's because at one point in our church service, I raised the tripod and I didn't realize that the cord was going up with it and kind of bent that little section that goes into the camera itself. So we'll see. So anyways, back to my story. Uh, I was working for the accounting firm, did okay with them. Like I said, I had a lot of different. I learned a lot from them. They really taught me how to sell a little bit better using, I guess, a system that they had not really developed, but they taught because it seemed to work really well, and it was taught by a friend of mine. And I grasped it a bit. There were some things I didn't apply very well, but I did okay with it. But after a while, it just seemed like it just wasn't a good fit. And we had a manager in there that, like I said, took me from the sales position back to the phone room. I organized everything. I did well. I had a whole bunch of people that were making calls to set up appointments, so that went well. It just, for me, it wasn't challenging enough. And the when he said I couldn't make the same amount of money I was making before, I just said, I need to find something else then because you're just reducing my income. And as you heard my story, that kind of happened through my life, and I think it happens a lot with salespeople because for some reason companies want you, and then they entice you and they give you these great um, compensation plans, and then as you start working for them, as you start getting them business, then they change the compensation plan because they're like, well, why should we pay them that much? They don't get the fact that sales makes everything else work. It gives them their salary, it gives their employees their income. I mean, it's just crazy how the priorities in some companies work, and it's happened before, and I'm sure if you're in sales, you can identify with that. But anyways, so at that point, I was kind of looking for other opportunities, and all of a sudden, I came across, or somebody contacted me. I can't remember. Um, and they told me about a way for me to really help small businesses with a major cost that's in their business, especially if they're in the retail market, and that was merchant processing. So I will tell you a story about that in the next video of my life. So I also wanted to point out, and one thing I wish that Google would have is like a little timer. Maybe I can add that as a request or as a app. I don't know, but it'd be kind of cool to see the time that you're running on these, especially when I'm trying to keep these to as 5 minutes, and I've noticed I've gone a little bit more. But anyways, I did go to a webinar yesterday. I shouldn't even say webinar anymore, a hangout, and it was with this gentleman I never met before. I got invited by somebody that I don't really know, but I know she knows me from other hangouts I've been on, and she invited me, and then she invited me to come inside of this hangout because I've been in a few of those, and I was able to ask this guy questions, and I had no idea at that time how diverse this guy was. He's very, very successful. He's run many, many companies, made millions, and still does that. And he has this video course that he's doing on YouTube right now that is really, really good. Um, our system, if you go to smashsolutions101.com, we are going to be coming out again with a free 6 hours worth of social media classes at no cost to you that kind of goes over the overview of social media, what social media is, what it isn't, how do you actually become successful in social media, and then be able to figure out what do you do as far as your goals are concerned. And it was really good class, and you can actually go to smashsolutions101.com. If you register, you can go to the presentation section and you can actually see the recorded videos, what we did last year. But there's a new series coming out that's going to be pretty phenomenal. And by doing that, you just get education and it's free. So why not? But anyways, with that, there was one particular part of that which was called storytelling. And it was actually storytelling on your profile. And I still haven't got to the point where I actually changed my profile to reflect that yet, and it's my fault. I should have done it a long time ago. I started the process, but I really didn't put it together because I just didn't like the way it sounded. But what it was telling me, because if you notice a lot of speakers, a lot of famous people, they usually have a story. They usually have a story from their past. And then what they do is they relate it to something in the future, but also relate it to their business so it resonates with you as a potential customer. And not everybody we talk to, of course, is a potential customer. Some are possible vendors down the road. Some are maybe JV partners, if you will, that would be able to work with each other and help each other bring in business. I just had that yesterday too. A guy that came into the business and basically started with our Smash Solutions system. He found out I did animation videos, and of course he does videos, and he said, geez, I have clients from time to time that need this. Would you like to partner up with that? And I said, absolutely. So it just happens that as long as you're doing business on a daily basis, you should be getting people coming into you to be able to help you, to be able to, for you to be able to help them. I mean, it's a conglomerate of a lot of different things, and I'm trying to kind of succinctly tell you what I've been doing for the last 3 years. And if you go to my name, PrestonOdenbrett.com, you can see I'm all over the internet. But it's because I spent a lot of time in a lot of different areas, and I learned a lot of things. But I won't go into that right now. I think I'm over 5 minutes. Thanks again for your time. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.